wondering if you ever had a similar experience, because, like, you know, you're successful, you're educated, and you don't fit into these caricatures of what the world seems to have for a stereotypical black person. So.
Oh, well, honey, I am in love with you. The most important thing that you, and for all the Asian kids who are being told you're not Asian enough, for all the Latin kids who are being told you're not Latin enough, first of all, you need to be happy with you. And you need to be the best you that you can be. And don't worry about the external, because you will never be black enough. You will never be educated enough. You will never, ever, ever meet their ideal. Not ever. I was told I wasn't black enough, and then I get here and you're too black. So it's like, I don't try to fit or conform to any mold, because you're unique. There is no one else like you. And there isn't a manual on how to be a black person. There isn't a manual on how to be a white person. Just be the best, most educated, well-rounded person that you can be. And if people don't embrace that, honey, that's on them. It's their loss.
That goes to you too, sir. I mean,
Absolutely.
Don't worry about the haters. Live a miraculous, incredible life until somebody up and goes, I think I was wrong. Let's talk.
Absolutely. Because you're never, ever, ever. What will happen is that you will find that you're constantly trying to meet those ideals, and it's unrealistic. It is unrealistic.
If, let's say, for example, you're like, I'm an aspiring screenwriter, and I like the idea of putting that kind of struggle on film, because I feel like a lot of people really just don't. And a lot of the comments that, like, my peers said, it came kind of out of ignorance. Like, they tell a black joke, and they'd be like, oh, you won't be offended because you're not really black. Not really. And it's like, but I mean, it's still not okay. And I'm just like, do you think...
Well, let me ask you, in that moment, did you correct them?
It wasn't until my senior year that I really had the strength to just not sit back and take it anymore. But my school went from, like, kindergarten to 12th grade, so for years I just kind of... You know, at first I didn't realize there was something wrong with that, and then I realized it, and I just kind of took it. And then senior year, like, most people, like, I corrected them, and they were fine with it. But do you think Hollywood or America really would be receptive to, or even ready for that kind of...
Absolutely. And let me tell you something. When I say correct, I don't mean that it has to be in your face. You know, because there's a polite way, and there's a way, because people, like you said, they don't even realize sometimes what they're projecting. There's a way to correct. Now, I'm not going to tell you that there have been moments where I haven't been quite explosive in my correcting. Corrected. And there are times that I need to be corrected and my, you know, behavior. But it begins with you. And, sweetie, you're a writer. Right. Don't worry about if Hollywood's going to be receptive. You just keep writing the story and keep honing it, because if it's a good story, it will find the audience. I really believe that.